I've seen a lot of simulator games out there, Flight Simulator being the first game in the genre I played growing up. Then, to list other simulator type games I know of, you have Tabletop Simulator, Battle Simulator, Prison Simulator, Dating Simulator, Farming Simulator, Truck Simulator. If it's a job in real life, there's probably someone who's made a simulator type game for it. But pause. Have you ever wanted to be a goat? Do you even know what goats do? In Goat Simulator, you will definitely, probably, maybe, absolutely experience something that goats could actually do. Goat Simulator was released in 2014 by Coffee Stain Studios, and it has goats in it. Just a quick shout out, I got this game from a YouTube viewer, but I couldn't get a response to see if they actually wanted to be named in the shout out, so oh well, I guess this is the extent of the shout out that I'm giving. If you see this, thanks friend, this was an enjoyable game. Getting back to the topic at hand, Goat Simulator is technically a simulation game, but it's done in a very hyperbolic sense of the genre. You play as a goat dropped into the world and can do goat things like standing in a fenced off area and making goat noises. You can also jump the fence and kick or lick pedestrians. You can play in traffic and get hit by cars. And you'll be fine because Goat in Goat Simulator is invincible. Throw yourself from the highest building, jump into any peril, thou shalt survived, with nigh a hair out of place. So it's a game where you're invulnerable and not really any story to speak of. Where's the fun in Goat Simulator? It's in causing hysteria and mayhem, in a sandbox game with wonky in-game physics, in completing in-game objectives, in hunting for and completing Steam achievements, in unlocking different goats for doing special stuff in the game, in collecting all of the mini goat statues around town. Goat Simulator is the type of game that will entertain some people for a while, others will boot it up and say, that's enough for me. It's kind of like Gary's Mod, only there's more to do in Gary's Mod if you're creative. Seeing as I'm a wannabe completionist, Goat Simulator actually holds my attention for until the achievements run out or I decide it's no longer worth my time to work at getting certain achievements. You can play with a controller or keyboard and mouse. I played with a keyboard, so I moved with good old WASD, sprint with shift, jump with spacebar. You can use your special move with R, headbutt with left click, rotate camera with right click, lick with E, ragdoll with Q, toggle on slow motion with F. And most importantly, bah with number 1. Your objectives are whatever you want them to be. That's one of the best parts of open world sandbox genre games. But as I mentioned earlier, you can follow the task objectives and do whatever you want. I personally went achievement hunting, which actually kind of taught me the mechanics of the game. I couldn't figure out how to do a manual or do a flip until looking it up. You manual in Goat Simulator by pressing forward and backwards rapidly. You do a flip by jumping and then using the camera rotate click or button for controller users. Another tip is don't forget you can enable slow-mo. I had to manual for a while for an achievement. I just turn on slow-mo and walk down the street like humans do. The basic game comes with 2 different zones, and tons of references to other things in those areas, be it the movie Signs, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Game of Thrones. Actually, I probably didn't even get most of the references to stuff. Additionally, it should be mentioned that Goat Simulator MMO Simulator is my favorite DLC which was included with Goat Simulator. I just can't seem to escape MMORPGs. Actually, it really made me want to play WoW again. I just can't escape it. At some point, I'm sure I'll pick up the other DLC, and maybe we'll be back with more Goat Simulator here. Who knows? It could happen. In conclusion, I've enjoyed Goat Simulator. I'm glad there are games out there which don't take themselves too seriously. I'm also learning that Coffee Stain Studios has their mark on a lot of different games I've been playing lately. If Goat Simulator seems a bit too crazy and not structured enough, it might be a pass for you. But for most of us on the internet, Goat Simulator embodies what we've been growing up with for a long time. Chaos and memes. Of course, I love achievement hunting too, but sadly, I will never get all the achievements and 100% this game, because simply put, I suck at Flappy Bird. Flappy Goat.